Welcome students, I am Utpal Adhikari, assistant maths teacher of Baran Model School. Student, today I will discuss some doubt of class 9 student. Some student has asked some question. First of all, Vivek, class 9 student, he asked a question that the point, every point on the number line is of the form root m, where m is a natural number. M is a natural number. The question of the belongs to exercise, I think exercise 1.2 number system. That answer is false. Why it is false? Because number line means 0, 1, 2, 3 and continuing, -1, -2, -3. So number line consists of both the positive number and negative number, not only with positive number. Okay, now root m, where m is a natural number, so from that root m we get a positive number. We get a positive number. According to the statement, the number line is up to this portion. But this is wrong, because negative portion also a part of number line. That's why m cannot be negative, as it is given natural number. That's why that root m cannot represent this portion. Cannot represent this portion. So by root m, all the points on the number line cannot be expressed. That's why it is a false. Okay, I think that is clear. It is clear that why it is false, because if it is only positive numbers which are positive lie on the number line, that is true, but number line consists of 0 positive number, negative number. If m is positive number, root m should be a positive number. Then how can we plot the negative number on the number line? So it cannot be possible to put the negative number by this form. That's why it is false. So coming to the next question, that has asked exercise 4.3, question number 2 and 3. That doubt has been asked by Dia. Okay, exercise 4.3, 2 and 3. Okay, student, that question number 2, these two questions, this has been asked by Dia, that give the equation of lines which is passing through 2, 14. Okay, how many more lines are there and why? So this line is passing through the point 2, 14. I can take the equation of line x plus y equal to 16. I am taking that equation x plus y equal to 16. Put x equal to 2 and y equal to 14, that is 2 plus 14 equal to 16. If any point lies on the line xy, if any point lies on the line, and then that value of x and y will satisfy the equation. Satisfy the equation means if you put the value of x in place of x and y in place of y, then left hand side, value of left hand side and value of right hand side should be equal. It's called the satisfy. Now one equation is x plus y equal to 16, and here the asked two lines. Okay, here asked two lines, that is taken another equation. I am taking that equation x minus y equal to minus 12. Okay, now put in place of x, that is 2 minus 14 equal to minus 12. So it is satisfying the equation. So that 2 comma 14, that point lies on that line. So these two equations which are passing through the point 2 comma 14. Now question is, how many more lines are there and why? From our lower class we have learned that through a point infinite number of lines can be drawn. Infinite number of lines can be drawn. That's why the lines passing through the number of lines passing through the point 2 comma 14, we get a infinite number of lines. Okay. Now question number 2. Question number 2. Three y equal to ax plus 7. 3y equal to ax plus 7 if the point 3 comma 4, if the point 3 comma 4 lies on the graph of the equation, then find the value of a. First of all, it's a line and point 3 comma 4 lies on that line. It means it is the solution of that line. That's how you can put in place of x, that is 3, and in place of y 4. So that is 3 into 4 equal to 3a plus 7. 12 minus 7 equal to 3a, that is 5 by 3 equal to a. That is 5 by 3 equal to a. That's the value of a. Okay. And question is, why I can put the number 3 comma 4 in place of x? Because that point lies on the line, and that is the solution of the equation. That's why I can put there. Okay. Okay, this question that question is asked by Ridhita, that is, put 3 irrational number between 5 by 7 and 9 by 7. If I divide 5 by 7, we get 0, 714, 285, 714, 285. So that can be written as, it is repeating part, 714285 bar and 081 bar. Okay. Between these two numbers, we have to put 3 irrational. First of all, Ridhita, that observe that 2.31256 a number and another number 2.31246. Which one is greater? Up to 3 decimal place it is same, but in that position it is 5 and it is 4. That's why the first number is greater than the second number. Another example, 0.3124567 and another 0.3124654. Up to this 4 it is same, but in place of in the fifth place it is 5 and it is 6. So second number is the greater. Now 2.3 and another number is 2.200235. Which one is greater? Just observe that one place of decimal, that is 2 and 3. So which one is greater? 3. That number 2.3 is greater than 2.200235. Okay. Now come to the problem. That is 0.71. 0.71425, that has 6 digit and it is 0.81. So 0.81, if I take just two decimal place, that is greater than 0.71. Okay, 0.71. Now if you take 0.81 and 0.712567, which one is greater? Obviously this one is greater. Now if I take that first number 0. That has been put an irrational number. An irrational number means non-terminating and non-repeating. These are called irrational number. 0.714285 and continuing. Okay. Next number I am writing that 0.720068. Okay. Next number 0.740069. Next number 0.760070. Okay, these are the number between and 0.818181. So these are irrational number because these are non-terminating and non-repeating. The terms are not repeating. That's why non-repeating. So these are irrational numbers. So between 0.74285 and 0.8181, these three numbers are lying. Okay. Another question you have asked that .3 First of all, these two numbers are non-repeating as well as non-terminating. So these are irrational number. You have to put an irrational number between these two numbers. Okay, I am taking another example. 2.735625 and continuing. Another number 2.8565 continuing, and just taken a number 2.7 and last number 2.725675. Okay, this number 2.7 lies between these two numbers. These two numbers are irrational, and 2 up to 2.7, that a number 2 that is given 5, and I am taking this 4. Okay, 2.7356 to 273735675 and continuing, non-repeating and non-terminating. And next number 2.7556. Okay, obviously if I take up to 2 decimal place, that is 2.73, 2.75 and 74 and 2.75. if I take up to 2 decimal place, so obviously this number is greater than, okay, so that number lies between. That is a rational number because it is a non-terminating. It has not first of all it is a terminating number, that's why it's a rational number. Now that 2.4 less than 2.75, obviously it is less than 2.5. This part also extra part, so that must be the less number of this from this than this number. And second one 2.3 2.73 and 2.74. In this place it is 3 and it is 4. Obviously this number is greater. Okay. Now 0.30030001 and 0. If I take 0.302, okay, 0.302. Now observe, up to 3 decimal place, that is 301. That is 0.302. It's a real rational number because it has an end. And 0.303. Just think about up to 3 decimal place, 303, 302 and 301. So obviously if I just think 321, that number greater than this number and that number greater than 302. So between these two numbers 0.302 lies. Okay, and you have asked a question there, sorry Nidita, that question is belongs to polynomial. When I will discuss that chapter, that time I will discuss your questions. Okay, till then stay at home and keep watching all the videos of Pardon Model School. Thank you.